We all know the current state of the UK. Here is more of the current state of the UK. Everyone needs to see this, and indeed, everyone needs to see this. But Asmongold Clips, right? Couldn't find the original. Tried to find the original. Don't know where it was. We're gonna look at this. Also, please consider liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. We got essentially almost another Henry Nowak, but this time the guy is alive. But yeah, we're gonna look at this. This is gonna be. The UK is lost. The UK is lost.
We would ask that footage is not shared further to allow the legal process to take its course. Insane clip from the UK. Police are arresting someone who got assaulted. What the hell?
Yes. They arrested the victim. Just like for Henry, they did the exact thing again. They arrested the victim. You need to see this shit, right? They arrested the victim again, right? Great Britistan is back at it again, right? It is crazy. Looking gaming, I will. My steel card power. Wow, going into the Undying Queen fight. Not bad. Not bad. You fucking nerd, Shadow Eclipse, you nerd. Can't wait to start Digimon Time Strangers tomorrow, the demo. Yay, we're gonna grind like crazy.
3 blacks attack a drunk white kid in Birmingham. The female police officer comes in to protect the violent blacks and arrests the white kid. Absolutely disgusting the way white people are treated in England.
Imagine you're being treated. Imagine you're the native of a country and being treated like a second-class citizen. Isn't that crazy? By the way, we've had this recently. The violence against young white men has been going crazy, right? We had Louis in France. We had another 14-year-old in Germany. Well, we had this recently. We had Henry. We had all of these people getting oh, we had recently a Christian man being beaten by Muslim immigrants. Young man, because they asked him his religion and they beat the shit out of it. Beat the shit out of him for it. By the way, we are in trying times. There is a crusade on the rise. I feel at this point. Deleting, yes, that irreversible damage to people's brain before it was banned. So it would seem.
Okay, well, let's see the original video.
In his defense, he probably thought you were one of the attackers.
Right.
Oh my god. And it punched it.
Oi, 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 oi.
Do not fucking punch him right. I'm trying to make that weird. Put your hands behind your back. I'm trying to make that weird, bro. What? You just fucking punched him in the face.
So they started punching him, right? First of all, absolute barbarians. For no reason, mind you. For no reason, right? He wasn't, right? He didn't put any hands on it, nothing. They attack him. They physically attack him, right? And then the police proceeds to attack the white boy. For no reason.
Why are they trying to restrain him?
I'm trying to go home, bro. Put your arms straight. Please.
Oh my god. This is disgraceful.
Please, I'm trying to go home.
You're under arrest for assault on police?
Are you gonna watch the fucking car, you dick? Oh, bro, please. How did you know? Get in the car.
Assault on police. Okay, let's go back a little bit, okay? Let's play this again. Alright. So here they already start acting insane, right? Aggressive, all that stuff, right?
Oh my god.
Boy gets physically assaulted by the other dude, right?
And it punched it.
Gets attacked again while on the floor. She comes in, mind you. She comes in. Physically violent first, right? If anything, this actually her assaulting him, right? This is essentially what you would technically consider police violence at this point, right? This is essentially police violence, what's happening here. She comes running in and smashes him against the garage or whatever this is, right? That's the next thing, right? And then, right, because first of all, he has no time to react to this, right? He has no time to react to this. He does not know. Probably he's drunk, right? According to the headline here, right? He's drunk. He's been as first he has been pushed to the ground. Then he gets punched while he's on the floor. Then he gets up again, and she runs in like a absolute violent psychopath. Another reason why I don't think women should be in the working anything in the police. Anyway, she comes running in and attacks him.
Do not fucking punch.
And of course, he does not know what's going on. He can't react. He can't react to it, right? It could be another one of these morons, right? So of course he's gonna push her away with the aggression that she comes running in.
I'm trying to move that way. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm trying to move that way, bro.
What? You just fucking punched me in the face.
My nan's actually is.
Why are they trying to restrain him?
I'm trying to go home, bro.
Put your arms straight.
Please, please. I'm trying to
Oh
go
my
home.
God. This is disgraceful.
Please, I'm trying to go home.
You're under arrest for assault on police.
You're gonna walk the fucking car, you dick.
Oh, bro, please.
The person arresting him. Remember that the Democrats rejected the idea of ICE agents having body cams. Who would have guessed? And from what it seems like, this is not a police body cam. So there's that. Hey, just got here. What's going on? White boy gets arrested after getting attacked by violent non-whites. The victim gets arrested right here. Right, he's the victim. What basically happened? He got attacked, pushed to the ground, punched while he's on the ground, got up, and then one of these mentally ill ladies that work for the police for some reason came running in, pushing him against the garage, and now they're arresting him for assaulting police while the police was assaulting him. That's where we are now.
Get in the car. In the fucking car.
They're not even talking to the people that attacked him.
Someone clotheslined him, and then someone hit him from behind, and that's when you went in. And all I can say in his defence, he probably thought you were one of the attackers at that moment.
Okay, so somebody's assaulted him first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You saw it. You watched it.
This entire situation is built on retardation. If your first reaction to a white guy laying on the ground and getting up again is that he must be the assaulter because the only reason can be because he's white. Not only are you're a racist, essentially, you're also abusing your power. Straight up. It doesn't make sense, and it never has, right? He gets assaulted, she tackles him. It doesn't make sense.
Look, so the police are right. They're right there. There's the police car. It's right in the frame. And
Never mind, this is body cam footage. At least we have it.
you can see very clearly all of these people are antagonizing this one person. And you can see he's not hitting anybody. He's not doing anything. Then this guy's going to go and hit him. He's going to clothesline him. Look at that. See? And then this dude punches him in the back of the head. Yeah, he doesn't even hardly know. It was like 1 second. And then they're grabbing his throat. Yeah, she grabbed him and he didn't even see her. He instantly stops when he realizes that's the main thing. Yeah, he stopped immediately. He's not doing anything. I mean, if he was really trying to fight her or do something, he would have continued fighting back, but he's not doing that. Police stopped.
Well, he got arrested regardless now. Hello, welcome to the club of mistreated white people by the UK police because, you know, arresting anybody that's not white is racism. Of course. Yeah, we're fucked. This country's definitely fucked. There's no way to get around this.
This is enraging me. Yeah, I don't know how many more of these we're going to have to deal with before people have any sense of self-respect. Throwing him inside of the car. Do you think they would have treated a migrant like this? I've never seen...
No, they wouldn't, and they would have probably let him go.
A single video of a police officer in Britain.
Because the fear is there that if they would have done this right, They would have probably been blasted on the internet for police violence and racism. That's why they're not doing it. We all know this because the UK got cooked. And to be fair, most of Europe has been cooked.
Treating a migrant like this. So, and then this is also, so this is the response. We're aware of the footage of the man showing a disorder on Broad Street. Officers found a group of men fighting. As the incident was dealt with,
a group of men fighting a single man.
Officer was punched. One man was arrested and charged with assaulting a police officer. The description is false. One man was surrounded by multiple others. The man was assaulted and thrown to the ground. While on the ground, he was punched in the head. While getting up, a police officer threw him against the wall while his assailants were allowed to flee. The incident has been reviewed, and we have no concerns over the officer's actions, and we are satisfied that they were reasonable and proportionate in the circumstances.
They're literally telling you. Listen to them when they tell you. They're literally out there saying they're satisfied with an innocent person getting arrested with the outcome. Would ask that footage no further be shared to allow the legal... Nope. Share it across the world. Show the people what is going on. Why did they grab him? That we do not know. Everyone's still complaining about slavery, just made white people did it better. All the crazy work. Now this gotta be rage bait. This is not rage bait. This is the real Birmingham police Twitter account. This is a real police. They're literally saying arresting victims is satisfactory. They are literally saying that. This isn't the first time, it's not the last time. Right? Remember Henry, right? When that happened, man was bleeding out on the floor while stabbed, saying he can't breathe, dying, because the police was like, yeah, nah, you're not the victim here, dude. Because the aggressor said that he was racist. In other words, even if he was racist means death. In these times.
Ask that footage is not shared further to allow the legal process to take its course. We are at the stage of openly admitting
You're fucked if you have 406 quote tweets and 39 likes.
arresting the victim is satisfactory. If the footage absolves you, then why don't you want it shared? You watched one lad get violently attacked by a group and decided to arrest the guy being attacked. In his defense, he stood up swinging and instantly stopped as soon as he realized who was grabbing him. He probably didn't think in a million years he was in the process of being arrested. This dude gets punched in the face and the police rush in to arrest.
Pretty much. Right? This is what we currently live in. Remember, this is probably one of the more famous incidents in recent times, right? In Germany, right? Violent extremist Muslim stabs Islam critic. Fun fact, the Islam critic got arrested. Not the guy stabbing. The Islam critic got arrested. And the policeman that tried to arrest the Islam critic got stabbed and died. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This man got stabbed. Because they are so scared here of being called racist that they would rather die than be called that. We live in trying times, but yeah, that was one of the more recent things. There was also another comedian who got stabbed recently as well. It's just pissing me off. This is outrageous. This should not be happening. Your people should naturally come first, but what do I know? What do I know? Regardless, it is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what. This will not be the last time, right? We'll see plenty more, right? For the UK, we see plenty more, right? Because they've been essentially invaded. It's over. The UK is over. They're not the United Kingdom. They're also not Great Britain anymore. There's nothing great about this about this country. Anyway, wonderful, great, awesome. Another one to the list.